What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies coming to you with a quick preview of tonight's game before our live. Just wanted to give a quick look at what we got coming up between Notre Dame and UConn. I'm excited about the game. I think it's going to be a good one. Kind of like a Clash of the Titans. It's the first time I had a chance to watch Notre Dame play since the Paris game. So I know they're coming off the loss from Syracuse, but I'm excited to see Hannah Hidalgo versus Paige Beckers. Notre Dame is coming in ranked number 15, and UConn's ranked number 8. I believe number 8. So UConn is going to be at home. Should be an electric crowd. I think it's going to be a little more pressure on UConn because they have the anniversaries, 10 and 20-year anniversaries of some of the championship teams. So I think they're honoring 2002, 2003, 2013, 2014. So you have probably like Miranda Stewart in the building, Diana Taurasi in the building, just to name a few. Those teams were stacked with a lot of great talent. So it should be a fun night. It's going to be fun to see them back at UConn. Haven't seen them there probably in years. I think they got the ceremony streaming pregame. I think on UConn's website or their women's basketball Facebook page, something like that. It's a sold out white game. So it's going to be a good time. UConn moved into the top 10 here recently. They're like 9-0 in the Big East, so playing pretty good in the conference, even though they're battling a ton of injuries this year, which is just really unfortunate for them. But it's good to see Paige Beckers kind of getting back to herself and getting her health back. They hold a 38-14 record over Notre Dame, so it's not so much as much of a rivalry as it used to be, but still I think going to be a fun watch just because the freshman's been playing so well, and I'm a Paige Beckers fan, as I've told y'all, so I'm going to be tuned in and looking for a good matchup between those two. I think Notre Dame has won maybe seven or eight, so I know we'll be trying to. And I know UConn will be trying to get back for last year. I think Notre Dame got them last year in their season matchup. So they'll definitely be looking to kind of extend that 13-game winning streak that they've been on, but seeking revenge for that loss in Notre Dame last year. So when we start thinking about like the game, I think it's going to be a real measuring stick game for both teams. Both coaches are going to get a chance to kind of see what's working and what's not working and the things that they need to kind of fine tune as they get ready to kind of move towards conference tournament and tournament time. It's always good when you get ranked teams matched up in a game. Give us a good chance to see what we got to look forward to going into March. And I'm starting to get excited about just what we got coming up in March, and the conference tourneys, just because it's been so much good basketball this season. So excited for that. And Hannah Hidalgo has now, y'all. Hannah Hidalgo's got now. I mean, granted, I know she's a freshman. It's gonna be some stuff that she's gonna still have to learn. It's gonna be some mistakes she's gonna make. There's gonna be a learning curve. But she's got now. She came in ready, and I'm excited to see where her career goes. She's a 5'6" guard out of New Jersey. I didn't follow her in high school. I just was introduced to her here this year. So this year so far, she's averaging about 24 points, 7 rebounds, almost not 6.5, closer to 6 rebounds, almost 6 assists. Shooting 48, almost 49% from the floor. She's averaging almost 4 turnovers though. So that's again, one of those things as a freshman that I think, will only get better going on this year and into next season. I expect Coach Ivy, to really be working on that. And maybe, free throw percentage, she's shooting like 80%, almost 81% from free throw. So definitely something she can improve on, but been a defender. She set a Notre Dame record, I believe, with I think she had 8 games with 6 or more steals. So really gets after the ball, really plays with high energy on defense, which is really cool to see. I think she's the only Power 5 player besides Caitlin Clark to average at least 20 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. So really playing at a high level. So, should be fun to watch tonight. And then, of course, we got Paige Beckers, who's been a problem. Only thing with Paige is just health. The healthier she gets, the more we start to see that game that we saw coming in as a freshman. She's definitely kind of rounding back into shape. We had a scare in the last game where I think she bumped knees, I think it was, and she was down for a minute. Went out of the game actually, so it was kind of like, oh, I think UConn held its breath for a minute, but shook it off and got right back into the game and got right back to business. Paige is averaging 20 points, almost 5 rebounds, just about 4 assists, shooting 57 from the floor, averaging just about 1 turnover, shooting almost 50% from 3 and about almost 82% from free throw. So could stand some improvement at free throw. I think that's just a thing in women's college hoops right now. Everybody could improve free throws and keep the turnovers down. But she's, also dropping, two steals and 1 block in the stat line on average. So she's been a problem. She's taking what UConn is able to put on the floor and putting together wins, and that's exciting to see because every game it seems like there's an injury or a scare or somebody taken out. So glad to see Paige back and looking forward to the game tonight. So with that said, stay tuned. Talk soon. Your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies is out.